Hello, I'm Ben, and I'm the world's most below average barista. I wanted to find out more about our coffee culture and learn about the communities and relationships within our coffee scene here. So, I asked the question, how do we get our coffee here in Christchurch?
So Opal Coffee is a green bean importer. We source raw product from various farms and producers around the world, different origins, and our job is to bring in these coffees and make them available to the market, so then we supply them to roasteries like Embassy, local ones like Embassy, C4, Switch.
To learn more about the cafe scene and the culture around coffee, I spoke to Ed Tanner. How did you find yourself working in the coffee industry all those years ago?
Many moons ago. I did the course at what was then Christchurch Polytech, now AHRA, Restaurant, Wine and Bar. So it was a year-long course. It was all about food industry, service standards and all that. And they had a barista element, and I just got into it.
Next, I headed to the city centre to chat with Sugar from Embassy Coffee.
Salvador, I think it's just a name that we thought, it's like coffee and wine industry, and they intertwine a lot of similar jargons. So the flavoring well. So in wines, you're also tasting the fruit and other aroma of the wine. So same in coffee. So Salvador is kind of take on the winery sort of approach. So we did another one called Beat the Rush. Yeah, so it's kind of like a situation that you make a team with 2 people. So there'll still be judges to look at, the tidiness of the bench, the spin, and also the execution of, say, some latte art.
After learning about the different places Embassy distribute their coffee to, I contacted Eduardo of Salah Coffee in Wigan. I wanted to know the story behind one of Christchurch's most talented baristas.
Hi, I'm Eduardo, and this is my story and how Salah Coffee was born. The idea behind it, the story behind it, all started when I was a little kid, 12 years old. My mom and her best friend, they used to own a saloon. They would ask me to pop into the kitchen and make some coffee to bring to the clients. And that's the whole scenario stayed with me, and just thinking about people sitting down, having a good time, chatting around, drinking coffee in an environment where not everyone knew each other, but they would just kind of meet each other at the moment and have a great time.
Joshua, thank you very much for having me. All right. Have you found much success in the University Championship before?
Absolutely. I competed in the regional Christchurch Bridge Championships this year, 2024. And that was in March at C4 Coffee, and I came runner-up in the whole event.
Well, that brings us to the end of our journey. I have spoken to some really talented people, and I'm very fortunate enough to have the opportunity to get involved with them, try some beautiful coffee and hang out with some legends. This story couldn't have happened if there was no culture or community here. So, a massive thanks to Ed, Sugar, Eduardo, Nikolai, Josh, and of course, the people of Christchurch. Thank you very much.
My head's broken.